It is very real and it is very disturbing. What happened 30 years ago, they got the license, they were just allowed to come in, take down forests. We would lose everything. We would just have to move. There's nothing you could do about this. Hi guys, this is Simeon from Swedish Homestead. I haven't uploaded any videos for you guys for quite a few days. I told you it would be like that before, but now we are back. We are planning on working hard on keeping you guys updated and hope to be able to upload 5 videos a week again. Well, I had planned to start that off with a different video, but I kind of have to start it off with a very disturbing video, disturbing news. This is something that has developed over the past week, and if you think that this title was very clickbaity or sensational, it's not. Maybe only in the sense that this is not what I'm about to share. It's not about to happen next week or next month, but it is very real and it is very disturbing. So about a month ago, we on the Swedish Homestead and people on the neighboring farms found out, and it seems like more by accident, that a company has applied for a license to do test drills here. And this is not a big area. This is pretty much just the Swedish Homestead and just a few neighboring farms. It's a fairly limited area, but right here where they want to dig and check out check the ground for metals. This has happened, some neighbors told us, about 30 years ago before, where they tried to see how much gold there's in the ground, and the border of where they would have started digging for it went at 3 grams per ton, and the gold they found was 2.7 to 2.9 grams, so they never started digging for it. And back then they found other metals, and cobalt they found as well, and that's what this company wants to harvest. And because basically they want this metal to build batteries for electric cars. And since there was done some testing and research here on this area again that showed that had some positive results, they now applied for a license to do that again and to test this area, the Swedish Homestead and some neighboring farms, for that again. Now what that included, what happened 30 years ago, they got the license, they were just allowed to come in, take down forests, whatever they needed, build roads for their tests. You know, they had the allowance, and a neighbor told me that they cut down a lot of forest, and you know, it was just very sad. Anyway, what we tried to do as neighbors, we just found this out very short notice. Now from the 24th of July onward, they are making this decision. We don't know if they have made this decision already or if they are still in the progress of it, but we found out only like 3 weeks before, maybe 4 weeks, that this was going on. So we all gathered signatures and we wrote a letter basically talking about this very unique landscape here, the cultural inheritance, all of that. But we all know that a letter like that is really not that big of a deal to these guys. So the Swedish law, you know, the government is really for those kind of big companies. The law is very loose there. They get that license fairly easily. The government gets a lot of money out of this. So, but that's all we could do at the time. But I just wanted to let you guys know, because this is very disturbing. Because this is what could happen. Let me explain this. So if they would get this license, now we try to just make it fail from the beginning, that they won't even get the license to do the tests, okay? But if they get the license, they do this, and if I've understood this correct, they have like that license for 3 years. They do this, and then after those 3 years, if they say, wow, this is good, we want to dig here, they apply for another license so they can do the final digging. And again, the law and everything just seems in favor of those companies. So this is not a threat for next week, for a month, for a year, but we are a lot of children, we are a lot of families, we are trying to build ourselves a home, we're trying to heal land, we're trying to build up just a life here. And this is a very, very disturbing that just right here on the Swedish Homestead and the neighbor farms that this could just be taken away. The threat is basically that the government would just come and do a forced resettlement and we would lose everything. We would just have to move. There's nothing you could do about this. But this is not just a home of the Swedish Homestead. This is home of families and kids, of farmers, and of just a beautiful part of nature. And it's very disturbing, to be honest. It's not like it gives us sleepless nights. Our family as Christians, we find a lot of comfort and peace in our faith and in God. And so I'm not doing this, you know, to freak out or anything, but I think you guys should know, because this Swedish Homestead is something that we have shared with you on the internet. And I also want to say that once we will find out if they got the license or not, if they did, I will need your guys' help. We will need your help. I don't know how that will look yet. I don't know what we will do, but I just want to do anything possible in our ability here to prevent this from happening. And I think that a lot of people have a lot of influence. So quite the crazy news there for you guys, and I think it's important, want to share that with you. A lot of people affected, not just the 7 children and what is it, 9 adults that live on the farm right now. So hope you guys will keep this in your thoughts, and I know a lot of you guys pray. You know, thank you for all of that. Thank you for your support, for the channel, for our family and everything. We really appreciate that. The rest of this week, like I said, we'll be doing normal videos, and I can't wait to get back to normal. We have garlic harvest and lots of other things awaiting, so hope to see you soon. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching. It matters. Bye bye.